Welcome to Intent on Adventure, and what an adventure it's turned out to be. So I went to the CAIRNGORMs and had to get rescued. So it was a bit odd. It was an odd journey really, because I enjoyed the first bit. It was great fun, as you'll see from the vid. And then the second little bit, really a bit depressing at the time, because I was ill. I picked up a bug on the way in. I trudged through some bog about 12 hours to get to where I was going to camp. And then I had a tummy bug and my legs were like, I just couldn't walk. And luckily, I did say on the video that it was the mountain rescue, I think, at the beginning, but it wasn't. It turned out, two guys turned out first. They were soldiers, and then behind them was the R.A.F, and the two soldiers were there for a week as well as the R.A.F. They were on manoeuvres there for foul weather or extreme weather training. So they were there for the week, but they just landed really actually in the CAIRNGORMs, and I took them away from their manoeuvres. Bless their little cotton socks, they weren't going to leave me behind, so they got me out. And what they'd done, they distributed all my stuff between them, and then it took nearly 10 hours to get me over the mountain back into AVIEMOOR. It was a mission. Thank God that they were there, otherwise I don't know what I would have done. But anyway, you'll see that from the video. But all I wanted to say before we actually got to the video is that I am perfectly okay. I think it's going to end quite abruptly, the film, because I'd had enough by then. And also there was an odd thing happening with my camera. The battery kept running out, and it's happened before. But apparently it's something to do with the settings, so I'll reset the camera back to factory settings, and it is now working perfectly okay. And I'm well. I'm going to say I would never go back to the CAIRNGORMs again unless I went with somebody else. The place is not friendly to 61-year-olds, especially with bad guts. And so yeah, next I'll be a little bit more wary. But anyway, enjoy the video. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up, I'm hoping, and leave a comment, good or bad as usual. I think I know what's coming, but anyway, here we go. Enjoy the video. Oh, happy campers. Welcome to Intent on Adventure. Right, okay, I'm going to the Highlands camping, but because it's me, it's a bit of a cock up. I missed my train. I got an overnight sleeper. I'm exhausted. I've been running with my full rucksack to catch a train. I missed the first one. I had to wait 2 hours for the next, and they went, it's fully booked, mate. But you have to wait, yeah, and there's a seat. So anyway, I waited and waited and waited. At the last minute, they went, yep, we've got a seat for you. Actually, it's not, it's a bedroom. Oh, no way. So I've got a bedroom. Now, I have to say, everything in life is for a reason, yeah? And, okay, I missed the first train. My blood pressure's through the roof, right? This is a full breakfast, freebie in the morning. And I'm going to go to the dining car for dinner. Hey, marvellous. And I have a bed, bunk beds, and I've got the bottom wall. I don't care, no one's at the top, I've got it all to myself. I'm so excited because it's a freebie. So I'll get back to you later. I should have done a review on the train, the Caledonian overnight sleeper. It cost me £75. Bang it next. I'm so happy, please don't. Oh, I'm going to get a large scotch down me. I'm going to speak to you when I've calmed down and sorted my rucksack out. I'll speak to you later. Bye. Oh, right. I had some nice cheese and biscuits and some whiskey, some more. I have to say a massive thank you to the manager of this train that upgraded me, which he didn't have to this bedroom. I think he felt sorry for me, really. They did direct me to the wrong train in the beginning, but it wasn't his fault because he wasn't there, it was someone else. But anyway, he upgraded me. So yeah, big thank you to you, mate. Much appreciated. I've got 5 hours in this bed, which I'm now going to get, and so I'm going to go to bed, and I shall see you in the morning. I've ordered a full Scottish breakfast, grazie, free grazie, in a canteen place tomorrow morning. So I think it's 7:15. I'll set my alarm. So I'm looking forward to that, and then onwards and upwards, and I shall see you tomorrow. Good night. Because of industrial action, there's no trains from here to AVIEMOOR, so a bus, but that is not going to be guaranteed. I may have to stay at a hotel till tomorrow, but we'll see. Let's keep our fingers crossed, shall we? And let's head to the train station, the bus station. So, a little cafe by the Loch, and heading towards the Bothy after this. It's about an hour's walk. But interestingly enough, I bumped into 2 young lads here, and one of them had a pop-up tent that you take to a festival. And I said, "You're not camping in that, are you?" And he went, "Well," he said, "I tried to last night." And they went up the mountain, and he said, "Well, they nearly got blown away. But luckily they're there early enough." And they came down the mountain, and they ended up in the Bothy. But then they said, well, there's a guy in there that turned up at 10 o'clock at night and wouldn't talk to them. Silence. So it scared them to death. They slept with the axes that was in there under their pillows because they didn't want him anywhere near them. But anyway, when they left, the bloke was still there, and silence. And he said, "We'll try to say hello." He said, but he wouldn't even answer. So I'm going there now, and I thought, well, I'll talk a glass eye to sleep, so he better talk to me, because otherwise he's gonna be sorely disappointed, because he's not going to get peace and quiet. Anyway, so the other interesting thing is, which was quite funny, thought it was for me, I'm walking along, and they've got this charity walk, and there's a guy there guiding the cars in the forest. And I said to him, this big bloke he was, and I said to him, "Am I near the lake?" He said, "It's a loch, you racist bastard." They burst out laughing. I thought, oh Jesus almighty. I said, "I'm so sorry." I said, "It's a loch." I said, "Are we near it?" Frightened the life out of me. I thought he was serious for a second. Oh dear. Anyway, I shall switch you back on when we get to the Bothy, once I've left that loch and the cafe, and speak to you later. Apparently there's heavy rain coming at 1 o'clock, so it is 11:15 now, so I want to get in there before the rain starts and make an assessment whether I'm going to set my tent up or stay inside the Bothy. Apparently there's lots of firewood there and a fireplace. So we'll see. I'll see you later. There's a ski centre, miles away. That's why I'm heading over there. Cold and windy. So this is the bothy for tonight. I'm not going to start a fire, can't be bothered. Well, I might have a little bit later on. There's wood in here, if you can see in the dark, but it's huge. There's no way to start cutting all that up. So yeah, that's all right. Gas, cocoa, pens, playing cards. No, right, so what I'm going to do then, I'm going to put the kettle on, get myself a coffee and sit outside, look at the view for a little while, and then have some lunch and then make a decision if I'm going to go for a walk or stay here with my feet up and chill out. I'll see. But anyway. I've got running water, got my hot chocolate, got my house, and I got my view. I think I'll sit over here with my hot chocolate. Oh, I'm now in my happy place. Oh, fabulous views. I'll sit here now for a couple of hours and then have something to eat. Well, it doesn't look like I'm going to get any guests tonight. It's been wild and windy. It's calmed down a little bit now. And I'm not quite sure what to do now tomorrow, because I was sitting there wrapped in my sleeping bag watching a bit of a film, and then I thought, oh, this is so beautiful. I do like it here. Do I stay another day and go hiking? Because I could go up the mountains there, the hills, yeah, the hills up there, yeah, go around there, and then tomorrow, day after tomorrow, head up through the valley over there. I'm undecided. I shall make a decision tomorrow. I've had some snacks. I had 2 bowls of porridge earlier, and I'm gonna have something like a chili con carne later. And then I'm going to get the fire going. Not much of a fire. I tried to chop the wood up, but it's a bit green and the saw wouldn't go through it, and then it's very gnarly wood, so the axe even wouldn't chop it up. But I've got some kindling in there, so when it's got dark, just to brighten it all up, I will have a little bit of a fire going before bed. I'm going to say cheer myself up, but I am cheerful. I don't know why I was thinking that. It is fabulous, isn't it? Look at this. Absolutely wonderful. I've met so many nice people today. Everybody, apart from that woman with the dogs, but everybody else has been wonderful. I don't know if I mentioned earlier on, you know when I was talking about the guy, or the 2 guys with a tent that said there was a madman in there. I don't know whether I've actually told you the full story, but I bumped into the bloke on the way down. I think he was Mexican or something like that. Really nice guy. And he said the two youngsters wouldn't shut up. So he said he's not really a chatty bloke. And then they said they were snoring like little piglets. So he said I went for a walk at 4 in the morning for a couple of hours at the mountains with his little head torch on. He enjoyed it. And then came back. He said only because I couldn't sleep because of the snoring. So he wasn't a madman at all. I think he just frightened the life out of the kids. You know what youngsters are like. They're reading into stuff that's not there. But anyway, it made me laugh, made him laugh as well. I said they got you down as a mad axeman because they slept with the axe under the bed because they're too scared to leave it out. Hilarious. But there we are. Look at this. I mean, it's going to be a lovely, lovely evening sunset. Well, sunset, you can't see the sun, but you know what I mean. Beautiful colours. So, ooh, there we are. I shall bring you back when I've got the fire on and having some dinner, yeah? I shall see you later. Oh, do I look silly in this hat? It's a bit cold. Oh, I've got my turning torch on it all. It's dark in there. It's sort of light out here, but in there it's dark. This is just one window. Right. Well, I hope I do get a couple of guests tonight, someone to chat to, but if not, hey ho, it is what it is. I like my own company. It's fine. Right, I'll catch you all later. Bye. Little fire going. How long it'll last, I do not know, but hey ho. And then I'm going to have spaghetti bolognese. I'm watching a nice little movie, a couple of scotches, and then bed. Back of the net. It is absolutely hammering it and windy out there. I'm so pleased I'm in here, not in the tent now. Oh, it is really bad out there. Right, I'll catch you when the water's boiled. Gorgeous sunrise this morning, nice and peaceful. I wouldn't say it was a storm last night, but it was heavy rain and good 30-40 mile an hour winds, gusts sometimes. Now, I was trying to make a decision whether to stay here for another day and go hill walking or go into the mountains. So anyway, I've packed, so I'm going over there-ish. So when I've put all away, I shall catch you on the trail. See you later. If you stuck to this path and stayed on it, it would take you eventually to Braemar, which is the village near Balmoral, home of the late Queen Elizabeth, and probably going to be the home of King Charles III. But there we are. So I'm going to carry on this path. It is 9:15. Feels so desolate here. Nobody about. I haven't seen a soul, which you won't obviously. It's Monday. Miles and miles of nothing. Well, there's nothing, there's lots. But no towns or cars, you can't hear anything. I've not seen any deer. Surprising, I thought I'd see quite a few. There isn't, not seen any. There are eagles still here, which I'll keep my eye open for. The golden eagle and the white-tailed eagle. The ospreys took a holiday, they've gone to Africa. They'll be back in the spring. Perfect camp spot. I could never explain how big those mountains look. I've seen it on YouTube and they go, oh no, you can't really see how big they are on camera till you're here, and oh my god, it's true. They are huge, impressive. Right, well, it says this is the path and the weather's closing in. It's all bog. I don't know. Anyway, I'm following it because it said it is, but I'm not happy. And it started to rain. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure if the video's working or not. I can't see the big glasses. The battery keeps going yellow as though it's actually run out of battery. But it's not. It's gone green again. So it's playing up for some weird reason. Oh. Well, still going through bog. 5 miles to go before I get to the lake. And I was just thinking, if it was that easy and it was a path, a proper path, there'd be more people using it and it wouldn't be an adventure, would it? It's nice to come out here and be totally alone. Scary sometimes, especially when you nearly fall over. I come from where those forests are over there, and then heading up through that valley, obviously there. Oh, so onwards, and I'll catch you later. I am now officially quite knackered. I've still got 3 or 4 more to go. This bog's never ending. You keep thinking, oh, you come out of it now, there's a nice little bit of path that lasts for about 10 seconds. And the lake is as far as you can see over there. Somewhere. Oh well, one foot in front of another. It would have been a nightmare if it was chucking down with rain. Still haven't seen anybody yet. There we are. Right then, so we'll crack on. Well, the weather's changed. Hail, sleet, rain, I've had it all. Wind's nearly blown me over. But then it's sunshiny over there. Oh dear, I don't know. Oh look, the sun's coming out. Oh. Right. About another 3 miles, maybe a bit more. See you in a minute. When I'm in my living room, looking at the maps and Google, and I think, yeah, let's go do it. Because you feel like the great explorer, and your brain says 21 and your body says something else. And you come out here and you think it is beautiful, but my legs are now like jelly. I've got such a long way to go, and I'm in the middle of nowhere. Oops. That way. I'm just hoping every time I go around a corner I can see a lake, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'm an hour behind my schedule anyway. I thought I'd be there by 2. It's 1 o'clock now. Right, let's get a move on. I've never been happy to see 2 people. I'm exhausted. I didn't think I'd make it. Oh my god. I need a coffee, a drink and a whiskey and a sit down. Well, I made it. In panic, I made it. Oh my god, it's the worst hike I've ever done, I think. But I think I've said this before, but this one was the worst. Through bog, took me 12 hours to get here. I didn't even know if there was going to be a campsite, anywhere to pitch, you know what I mean? So, but anyway, I come around the corner of the lake, I'll show you tomorrow, and there was 2 tents. Anyway, as I was saying, a lot of Germans have turned up. My battery keeps dying so quickly, I don't know what's going wrong. I think the camera's knackered. Oh, it is what it is. I'll show you around tomorrow. We've got a fantastic view of the lakes. Yeah, I'm not even eating today. I can't be bothered to eat, I'm too tired. I'm just going to go sleep and sleep for 12 hours and recover my body. Then the plan is I'm going to stay here and I'm going to go hiking from here and for a couple of days, see what happens. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say goodnight. I'll see you tomorrow. I made a bit of a faux pas actually, because what I've done, I phoned my boy up and I think I said I've got myself in a bit of a pickle, and then the phone dropped out and I can't get back to him. So I know he's phoned his mother and said Dad's in trouble, and now there's nothing. So now I'm in trouble. But there we are. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to take the battery out of this camera, because I think it's killing it for some weird reason. So I will see you all tomorrow. Good night. Not a bad view for first thing in the morning. My tent down there. There's 3 or 4 others, but they're leaving now, so I will be Billy No Mates. About 5 Germans, 2 English people. Nice. And tomorrow I'm going up there. The Germans, they came from up there down there. I won't be doing that. Oh, it's freezing cold up here. Well, I've decided to leave. I'm on my own, everybody's left. There's a bloke over there, he's leaving as well. I don't know what the weather forecast is, so I don't feel that safe. If it comes in, I've got, you know, it's like packing your kit away when it's chucking down with rain and heavy winds. Could be that tomorrow, could be that for the next 2 days, I don't know. So I'm getting back where it's a little bit safer. I was exhausted myself getting in here. Just take it nice and easy on the way back, going back a different route. Apparently I came the most awkward route you could physically do. I thought, yeah, trust me, there we go. Right. So, onwards and upwards. I'm going to take my time, not too long, but you know, I'm not going to rush. It is 10:30, it's late for me. My legs are knackered, but there we are, it's up there. This is where I've got to go. So I'll see you later. It's recording. Right, I'm back. I couldn't find a way out. My legs are like jelly. I'm now seriously bloody worried. Oh, fucking hell. I met two walkers and they came from that way. They said it's difficult to find the path, but it's my only option. Well, sorry about that. Bit of an interruption. The camera, whilst I was out camping, stopped working. It was playing up. It would charge, then it wouldn't charge. Then I'd have it running for 2 minutes, and then the battery would die straight away. There's something going on with it. I seem to have fixed it now, but at the time, it was very, very jumpy, and I've lost quite a lot of the footage, which you'll see from there now. It's just jumped. So the update is that I'd been there for 2 days, and at that point, and I hadn't eaten. Well, it was 3 days, and I hadn't eaten. I'd made 2 attempts to get out each day, just packed up, tried to get out of the mountain, just couldn't, just too exhausted, too ill. I had such a tummy bug, couldn't keep any food down. And then, as you'll see from the footage, I made a cardinal sin, which I still can't believe I did, but I just think I was desperate. I abandoned my tent. And I tried to get out there without it because it was just too, I just couldn't carry it, it's too heavy. And then I was sort of like halfway, and I'm thinking like that was just stupid, because if you run out of time, you don't have anything. The torch, my whistle, God, was in there, everything was in there. I went back, which is the best thing I'd done. That was just a stupid move. But anyway, you'll see it from there. And so we're going to go back to the video, but that was like 2 days later. See you in a minute. Right, I made a stupid decision, but I'm going to stick to it. I'm abandoning my tent, and which is there, and I'm getting the hell out of here. I've been told that if it rains tonight, I'm not going to cross that river, and I'm not going to get out of here. So I'm having a slight panic. I need to get out. I'm knackered. I can't eat for some weird reason. I've tried. That's it. I've done. Never again will I go camping. I'm too old. My brain says I can, and my body says definitely no way. So I'll let the mountain rescue. My tent is not too far, and they can keep it. As far as I'm concerned. Oh, bloody hell. What a mistake to make. I underestimated this place. I've got 3 or 4 hours to get out of here, instead of 2 days the other way. I'll speak to you later. Okay. I committed the cardinal sin, and that's abandoning my shelter to walk out of here. But after an hour and a half, I decided that was stupid and to go back. If I see someone else camping here, I'm going to ask them to get me some help to get me out, because I can't find my way out and I can't walk. My legs are knackered. What a stupid position to get myself into. Every step is painful, even without the rucksack. So at least I got shelter and food, although I'm not eating for 2 days. I've tried. I don't know why. Anyway, back down to my shelter, getting my sleeping bag, and then I need to sleep really. It is what it is. I've done it now. I'm here. lot else I can do. I'll see you in a minute. Right, I'm back where I started. The lake. Because I couldn't find the way out. Oh God, what a mess. So worried. I met two hikers. They came from the way that I was going. But I couldn't find the path, I had to come back. My legs are like jelly. Oh my God. It's 1:30, so I got loads and loads of rest now for tomorrow. He was saying it's like a 4-hour trek out of here, if you can find the path. The other way is 2 days in any direction, up the mountains. I can't do that. I haven't got the strength. You know when you know you've made a mistake. Oh. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm going to eat because I've not eaten since yesterday. Day before yesterday. I've just not been in the mood. But I've got to eat. I've got to get some strength up. So I'm going to eat today, eat. And then tomorrow, early doors, just go for it. Get across that river. I just hope it don't rain. If it rains tonight, I am well, I'm stuffed. I gave the guy my wife's phone number, so he could text her to say that I'm okay. I don't want her worrying. Oh. Bloody hell. I don't know what to do. Right, I'll see you later after I've eaten something. Right. The weather's closing in. I did abandon my tent, which was a cardinal sin, to try and get out of here. I left here about 3 o'clock. No, about 2 o'clock, I think. Then I panicked then, because that was just stupid leaving your tent, especially that late. I was going to get mountain rescue. That's how bad it is now. I've not eaten for 2 days. I've tried to eat some food, but I can't. I felt sick. I think I'm not having no strength. I don't think it's just because I'm just climbing those mountains. I just feel ill. I'm hoping I'm going to feel better tomorrow. And then what I might do, make a decision, I think, is to leave the tent here, go up the mountain, and get mountain rescue to rescue my tent. I know. What else do I do? I can't drag this tent up that mountain, it's too steep. And I can't walk all the way around, it's too long. My guts are feeling churny. I want to be sick. Oh. Oh, bloody hell. Oh. Oh. Oh, bloody hell. I've never been in this sort of struck before. I'm hoping that someone comes along and camps here tonight, and I'll ask them to go and get some help so they can walk me out here. That's what I'm going to do. That's how bad I feel. And cold, just freezing as well, but it's not cold, but I am cold. Oh dear. I think I'm going to close the tent up, hunker down and try and get some sleep. And see if someone turns up. If not, I can just walk out here tomorrow morning. the reason why I turned back once I had abandoned my tent is that I forgot my whistle and my torch, which was stupid, and that made me come back then, because we got stuck up there halfway up and it got dark. Oh, where it came in. Oh dear. That wouldn't be good. Anyway, I'll get back to you later. Okay, updates. Oh god. The weather's turned nasty. Anyway, I could hear talking and whilst I was trying to sleep, so I opened my tent up and there was a queue of mountaineers walking past, so I flagged them down. It turned out that mountain rescue, so they're going to help me out tomorrow. Thank God for that. It's not a problem to them. They said they're here for a week in the mountains, so they're just going to take me down a route that they know that I can do. The one that I was trying to do, they said was too steep. You'd never have made it up there. So they're going to take me the long way around, which is going to take about 10 hours walking. It's going to be a long day tomorrow, but I feel safer now. I've had some nuts and a bit of chocolate. I've had one of their gels because I've not eaten, so I need a bit of strength for tomorrow to get me out of here. Oh my god, what an ordeal at my age. Stupid, never again. It's a lesson learned to everybody. Even if you're prepared, you've got all the gear, sometimes it can go wrong. I don't know. I'm hoping to get lots of sleep now. I feel happier that they're nearby. What a result. Otherwise I don't know what I'd have done tomorrow, to be honest. I can't even get out of bed really. My legs are like lead. I'm hoping a bug will pass tomorrow. I've taken some painkillers and bits and bobs, so let's keep our fingers crossed. And then tomorrow will be another day. They're going to take me back to AVIEMOOR. I'm going to get picked up at certain points with the car to take me into AVIEMOOR itself. Bless them all. Oh. I'll see you all tomorrow. So, the mountain rescue team have just been in to check up on me, brought me some chicken soup and some snacks. The leader's gone up the top of the mountain to make contact with their help team so they can pick me up at a given spot to take me into AVIEMOOR tomorrow. I mean, he's going to get up there to the top of that mountain. He said it's going to take him an hour. Oh my god, it would have taken me 4 or 5 hours, but he can do it in an hour with his full pack on. Amazing. So at least I'll be taken out of here. I mean, it's not like I've broken a leg or anything. They just happen to be walking past, so just basically asked for a bit of help, and they pulled out all the stops and said that is, you know, what they're here for, really. Bless them. Oh, what I'd have done without them, I don't know. Well, I would have. I mean, I'd have stayed here again tomorrow, and then I'd have gone to the Bothy at the end of the lake, and then gone round the way that we're going anyway. But my cramps in my legs and my gut ache. I don't know what's happened to me. What I've picked up a bug somewhere. That's what's killed me off. They reckon I could have picked up before I got here. There we are. That's the realities of going into the Cairngorms. I have to say, never again. Never, ever again will I go to the Cairngorms. Too big, too dangerous. That's for the youngsters. I'll stick to Dartmoor. If I ever go camping again. If I ever go again. I don't know. I'll see. I doubt it. I may sell my tent and go to hotels. I've done my bit. I've done many years of camping. I've had great fun. But I'm not as young as I used to be. I don't have a car, so I can't go car camping. So it's always a big hike. Carbon footprint, you know. Anyway, I'll see you all in the morning. Rescued me out of here. Got half my kit off me. Taken 4 hours so far. It's called Carnigan. They've got me here so far, and then down to overground. They're going to take me to AVIEMOOR. We're going to have a bite to eat here. My legs are absolutely knackered. They've taken most of my pack off me. Without them, I'd never have got out of there. Never, ever, ever. Right, okay, I'm in a hostel in AVIEMOOR. I've had an horrendous 3 days. So, as you're going to gather from the video, I was rescued by 5 people from the R.A.F. They were out doing exercises, severe weather condition, camping, whatever they're supposed to be doing in severe weather. I saw one of them walking past and I flagged him because I'd eaten for 3 days. I had no strength. I tried to get out, couldn't get out. Came backwards and forwards, still tried to get out, couldn't find a path out. Then I could find a path that was too steep. Then I abandoned my tent. Then I panicked because I thought, well, that was just a stupid thing to do. You never abandon your tent. I even left me whistling my torch there. I thought, like, I can't even call anybody, so that's just stupid. So I went back. So that was another 3 hours wasted, but of slog. I hadn't eaten for 3 days, hardly drank any water. I was just in a state really of panic. And then 5 angels came past. Thank you very, very, very much. And they turned back with me and took me back to AVIEMOOR. Took all day. One of them, which is their leader, took my rucksack, put it on top of his rucksack, and then carried it most of the way. What a hero. I mean, I was knackered just picking it up, and this man was so fit. When we was down there, they stayed the night with me, the first night, and he ran up the mountain. Took him an hour, and then ran back down again to see if he could get a signal. I mean, it took us 6 hours to get to the top, and he did it in an hour. I don't know how people can do it. They're just, this man was a robot. I just don't know. But oh my God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't go to AVIEMOOR. Don't go the way that I went, and don't become ill. Don't get a tummy bug. Or go with people. I would never go on my own again. Not there. You need help. You need help mentally. I do. I'm laughing now, but trust me, I was in trouble. My legs are like jelly. I'm in a hostel now. I've had a nice shower. I've still not eaten. I've had like sweets all day, really, jelly babies from the R.A.F, just to keep me going, and some energy pops in us that they put in, high calorie. That kept me going, but they stayed and gave me cheers up, and you can do it, because what I didn't want them to do is call the mountain rescue. They've got enough problems of their own with idiots being out there, let alone me. So it's the last thing I wanted to happen, and it didn't. But you know, they were nice about it. They said that they never thought that I would dig that deep to get out of there, that, you know, in the state that I was. And I've done it. I will never go back. I won't. Oh my God, that killed me. I will never go back to AVIEMOOR. Well, I won't go to the CAIRNGORMs again. They did say come back in the summer, you know, as a holiday maker. I said, well, maybe that's true. But yeah, as an expedition on your own, I didn't realise how vast it was. And the route that I did for like 5-6 days was doable, but for a person of 25 and super fit. Not for idiots like me. But they were surprised that a 61-year-old was out there doing his spit, needed rescuing, but I did it. I hope the video does it justice, what I went through, as a lesson to everybody that thinks they're going to go intent on adventure. Be careful what you wish for.